Welcome back, Best Buds Season 3. Got a new guest for you guys. He's a teammate of mine. He's also a fighter. He's also a coach. But more importantly, he's just a regular guy like the rest of us. This is
A great one.
cold-blooded Fister. Great guy.
Ooh, what's up,
Cold-blooded.
fellas?
This is
Sir.
Cole is
I love
basically
that name.
the team. The way I perceive you whenever I first went to Apex was you were the captain to me.
Yeah, I was. Don made me. He officially gave me the captain role, I guess. But
So
That's dope.
Zion low-key taking that over though. I like it though, man. I love
I'm
it.
just there. I'm just there all the time
I
now.
know.
Like always there.
But dude, I was like that for like the last year. I've kind of like not gone as much because work and stuff. But yeah, for like 5 years straight at Apex, man, that's never missed a training. Always there.
And you need
Cole
That place,
actually
dude.
a
fought
co-captain
with me.
too. Just want to say that. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's good to have
100% the co-captain.
it's good to have two people, I think, in my mind.
Cole also followed me on our last card in February. It was 3 of us fighting from Apex,
That was
and we
awesome,
all
dude.
3 won. That was really cool. Actually makes me miss
Yeah.
Isaac a little bit.
I'm missing that motherfucker bad, dude. Don't come anymore.
So
And then he's back. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Oh well.
Now y'all have a great team, just from what I've witnessed as far as like coming into y'all's gym a couple times and just experiencing the culture. To me, that's what I try to pick up on immediately when I enter a place that is competitive and is working towards something. The culture's unmatched, and you can tell how hard Don has worked to make it the way that he wants it to be and to run, the place with the structure that he has. And that's why you guys win. I mean, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things, but that's a big factor into why you guys are so successful.
That's what I've
Yeah.
heard so much, man. Like people come to our gym and just they say like our gym's like a family. Like a lot of other gyms is free for all. You go in there and just fight. Like that's
Yeah.
just it.
it's an ego fight, man. And
Yeah.
before I went to Apex, I had actually trained with you guys a couple times because Dale, my original coach,
Shout out.
knew Don, and he would drive with Apex.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
Sunshine fry.
and he took me there once or twice. I actually went there a couple times before a fight last year in May.
Yeah,
That
you
was
did
my
it
last
before.
fight.
Yeah, before you fought. Was it the Seagull kid?
No, it was
Before you
fight in
fought
Charlotte. I forget his
Dakota.
name. No, it wasn't it. It was in May.
Oh, is that tall,
Bro, that's
skinny
funny. I
kid?
remember seeing Zion. at the PKBs a couple years ago. He just
Maybe-
wearing the wife beater, boxing people up. A couple years ago.
Facts. I was wearing the white beater.
You've gotten good quick, man, in the last few years. Because like
Maybe
when
it
you were
was
doing the
Noah.
PKBs, you had good hands, but like your kicks and stuff now it's so different.
Yeah, and that's like what I was missing training with Dale, and because with Dale it was just like,
Straight hands.
he was teaching me, like it was like having a personal trainer. It wasn't like having an actual fight team. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had a
100%.
personal trainer, and it was not enough space to be kicking in there. We were just boxing each other.
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember when you first wanted to go to Apex, it was like a clear leveling up, like a necessary step.
Yeah.
Dude, Zion's leveled up like so much. How long you been with us now? A year, 6 months?
About a year.
It'll be a year
'Cause-
in May, June, July. Like since I officially joined you guys, I think I joined you guys in July or August. Like whenever I was
Oh,
like,
sick. Coming up on your year.
yeah. So yeah,
I thought it was shortly after you left
Yeah.
Wilmy, right? And you left.
yeah. But I took like 2 or 3 weeks because I moved in here June or July, June 1st or July 1st.
Okay.
Because I was in Wilmington for the summer, and then I didn't get into the gym until August. But yeah, I mean that's the reason why I chose Apex.
I was gonna say.
It's because it was like a family, and it was because unlike a lot of other gyms now, with like the way fight goes, the way that mixed martial arts is now, it's like when you train, you go in one day you do your jiu-jitsu, one day you do your wrestling, one day you do your boxing, one day you do your kickboxing, and that's like the whole week. But at Apex, we got a kickboxing team, and then we do kickboxing 6 days a week, kickboxing and Muay Thai 6 days a week, and then we have our jiu-jitsu team. So that was one of the main reasons why I chose Apex, and then another reason was just because it was like it was a family. Like when you got Don telling you like, bro, we need you here. Like no other coach is texting me like Don was texting me. And
Dude, he was
then
hyped.
I think a couple of you guys even may
he
have
was
reached
hyped for
out
you.
to me. He might have had some of y'all reach out to me saying to go to the gym as well.
It's like some NBA
Dude, he was
free
so
agency.
excited when you came. Yeah.
Gotta land
How
a
long
big
have
free
you
For
agent.
nothing too.
Right. How long have
Yeah.
you been at Apex now?
August will be 7 years.
7 years.
7 years. I walked in at 19. I didn't know shit, dude. Just like fresh off, no experience at all, and I just jumped in there.
I
Damn.
think being an
Wow.
athlete helps though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you're an
What was
athlete, that goes
the-
a long way in fighting.
What was the motivation to get into fighting?
Okay, let's see where I want to start this. Let's see. So let's think, because I graduated high school, and I played soccer my freshman sophomore year,
What position?
and I was center back, center defensive mid, kind of that area. But I
Solid.
played soccer my whole life, so like that was my life, dude. And then I did some dumb shit in high school, got into some trouble, was fucking around, and then when I was 16, I got arrested when I was 16. I got like a DUI. It's a wild story, dude. If y'all want to hear it, it's pretty funny.
Damn.
Well, hey, let
That
her
does
go.
sound crazy.
Let her rip.
That sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
Let her-
it's great. I'll keep it to the point, kind of short. But it was July 4th. I got my license like not even 2 weeks before,
Oof.
and we're at this like party, and looking back, it's so dumb. But remember, motherfuckers used to like steal cases of beer from Harris Teeter because it was 24/7. They just walk in. So my one buddy's like, man, someone take me to Harris Teeter. I'll get us some beer. We were 16, so we can't buy the shit. And I was like, all right. And this one kid was gonna drive us, and he just throws me his keys. And I mean, I'm probably like 12. I mean, I was pretty drunk. I was drinking all day. It was July 4th. But I don't know if you know downtown Holly Springs pretty well.
Familiar,
But
not
I'm
familiar.
driving this random dude's car. Not even my car. I got my two buddies in the car, and it goes from 25 to 35 in the city speed limit. And my buddy next to me is like, "Come on, fucker! I'm trying to get there," talking shit. So I'm like, "All right." So I step on it. I get from like 25 to 50 miles an hour, and then like I'm getting over this hill, so I start braking. And it's what 2 a.m. on July 5th. So it's already July 5th, but it's like that night of July 4th. And I pass a cop going like 50 and a 35. And I just start seeing him in my rearview mirror turning around. And my buddy next to me starts yelling, "Go, go, go, go." So I fucking step on it.
No.
Fucking drifted a left turn, another left turn. It's Holly Springs. There's nowhere to go. And the cop is already on my ass. Dude, 10 seconds before I stop the car, both my buddies jump out and start running. And like in a span of like 5 seconds, it felt like a lifetime. I was like, do I sit here, get interrogated by these cops and they're going to probably try to get me to rat out my friends, be in a shitty spot, or do I fucking run? So I got the keys and just we fled for like 2 hours, and then we ended up getting caught.
What?
They arrested the kid that, yeah.
2 hours?
2 hours running in the middle of Holly Springs, but we had like legs
Holy
all cut up.
shit.
Fucking,
No way.
That's that soccer
Oh.
player stamina right there.
playing too much GTA, bro.
Low key, not a bad. Like, okay, this is a terrible thing to say, but like, it wasn't your car. So running, like,
No,
how
that's
could they have
exactly-
figured
yeah,
out it was you? How
So
could they?
the kid that gave us the car, they went to his mom's house and arrested this kid. He was at the party, and they went to his mom's house and then went to that party's house and arrested him and brought him to like the police station. And then the other kid that we were with got picked up by some chick, and they were gonna go pick up me and my buddy who ran together. And then my buddy went to call him back, and a cop answered the phone, knew everything. So I mean, I think everyone just ratted on each other eventually. But
Yeah,
dude, I mean, you're 16, you got nowhere to run, bro.
Oh,
Like, everyone's
yeah.
gonna find out sooner or later.
Your brain had to
But
be
that was
just
funny, but-
like all over the place, dude. I can't even imagine.
I was fucked, dude. I was grounded all summer, man. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like summer break. But so I did that. So I got in trouble there, and then I stopped playing soccer because I was like, I'm not gonna make the team. I had like 4 or 5 charges from it. I quit playing soccer, and then not even me trying to get deep, but in October, so 4 months later, my older brother passed away. So I went to like a dark hole in like high school. I don't even, my senior year is like a blur. I don't even
Damn.
remember, but I went to a dark hole, and then I got out of, so I graduated high school. I didn't want to go to college. I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to college. So I got like a construction job. And then about a year into that, I was like, just like depressed, bro. I was like, I got to do something. Like, I'm just working and doing nothing. So I got into, David Goggins?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I got big into him, bro. For like 6 months, I was running. I was thinking about joining the military. Like I was like all in, and then my back in high school, my friend had done jujitsu at Open Guard, so Apex martial arts, just the Open Guard, the jujitsu side. This
Right.
was like when we were like little, and I just remember the gym. I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go try out this gym. So I went with my buddy. My first ever day there, I did jujitsu, and I dislocated my shoulder.
Really?
On your
Yeah, I
first
dislocated my
day?
shoulder my first day ever doing jujitsu.
Well, you
So I
told
went,
me that, but damn.
yeah, I got home. I popped it in place. Whenever I got home, I was like, I'm gonna get back into it. My shoulder was fucked for like a couple months, but yeah, anyways, then I came back. That day I left when I hurt my shoulder. I saw like the kickboxing side. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do that shit. So I came back and just never left, man. It just felt like I don't know, dude. Martial arts is like life changing. Like after I started doing that, I had like a purpose. Like I was
Yeah.
just like wanted to fight. I mean, I'm a completely changed person ever since. So
I felt the same way, man.
best
Ever
thing,
since I
yeah.
started, bro, like it just changes who you are, like how you think of things, and it really changed me. Like seriously changed me. Like not like super obviously, but like internally, it changed the way I operated for sure. So that's it.
It's martial arts is beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just being an athlete and trying to find something else.
Dude,
Find
Yeah,
purpose.
that's a great story.
that feeling of purpose, man, that'll drive
Yep.
you to do a lot of things.
That's everything, man. You gotta keep moving,
Yeah.
man. Because people they just stop. They don't have no. I mean, it just never ends, dude. Like I could win $1 million and I might be on a high for 2 weeks, but after that, it's gonna be like, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
Like a fight. Zion, it's like a fight for us. Like I was on a high for 2 weeks after that last fight. Like just like nothing could bring me down, dude. And then after 2 weeks, you could just get back to reality. You're like, all right, gotta keep
Like,
going.
yeah, here I'm just a regular guy again. No
You guys
one
know how
really
it
cares
is, yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it's like fuck, man. I'm not.
That's a good mentality to have, though. I think that's that like process driven mentality where you fall in love with the process, you bear the fruits of the result, and then you fall in love again. You know what I mean? I think that's partially what makes martial arts special, from what I've experienced. Just in kind of like watching you guys.
Like the characteristics it teaches you too, and like the one thing I like about martial arts is it's almost like it's like the melting pot of America in this little gym. You just meet like people from all over the world, Japanese guys, Russians, dude. Like just like everyone like that you would never meet on a regular day. You meet at the martial arts gym, and the cool thing
Yeah.
about it is everyone in the martial arts gym is like a dedicated person. Like you're not gonna find just a bum going to the martial arts gym like a piece of shit. Like everyone that's in there is usually like a highly motivated person, so you like can connect really well.
Yeah, and there's no BSing like when you're worse or better than someone. Like when someone's better than you, it's not like, oh, I can shoot better than him, or oh, I can pass better. No, it's like he's just been fucking me up these last couple days, and you either get to a point where it's like you either stop or you learn how to get better. You ask the person that's been beating you up, hey man, how can I get better, bro? I'm trying to get better at this. So that is
I mean, it's like a
crazy.
solo sport,
Yeah.
in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a team approach, but
no, 100%.
Yeah, it's like
So
The team's super important, but yeah, it's pretty individual. Yeah.
once you're out there,
I mean, at
it's
the end
you.
of the day,
It's you versus him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's mano a mano, dude. It's so sick. Fighting
Would you
such a cool.
say you have like a philosophy behind the way you fight or train, or is there like a fight philosophy for you when you step into the gym? Is there a certain mindset you go into?
When I have a fight, I get into like actually my last fight, I read a book called Breathe by Hickson Gracie. For my last fight, that's if you haven't read that book, sick book. But I read that book and that put me into like this like super like this focused killer mindset. But if I have a fight coming up, I get really serious. Like I get like kind of that killer mode. But most of the time when I'm training, I'm just having fun, dude. I'm just like flowing. Like I don't even.
That's
when
what
I'm
I
at
was
training,
gonna
that's one thing I
say.
like about. Yeah, one thing I like about training, man, is like, at work I'm fucking dealing with all this bullshit, stress, life. But like when I go in the martial arts gym and I get in that flow, like the world, dude, doesn't exist. Like it's just like, it's literally like therapy, dude. Like, I mean, it's
I
like,
think what it is, it
it's
keeps
sick.
you in the moment. You
It's
know?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
keeps you
noticeable
present.
from when I came and watch you guys train. Like watching Cole is just like you're just so appreciative of the moment that you're having and like that you're getting to fight almost. Like you won't see many people that smile after they get kicked in the face. You know what I mean? It's
And that's a part of our gym's culture as well.
yeah, it's cool.
Because you can go to other gyms and guys will explode.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hurt each other.
Yeah, and that's credit to Don and to us as the leaders, because we're the ones correcting them as well as Don. Like, hey man, he got the best of you, bro. Like that's just how it goes.
That's a weird thing. And Zion, you're in this position now too, where it's like a little off topic but similar, but it's like you don't realize how many people in that gym look up to you.
Oh
you
yeah.
have no idea about. Like, there's someone in the gym probably every day, like, man, fuck, look at that guy. He's a great fighter. Like, you just have no idea. So it's just setting that example, like trying to keep that same good energy. Like Zion's great at it. Like, let's go, guys, and fucking one more round. Like, it's the energy. It's really what it is. And just can't come in there pouting. Stop it. As soon as you walk in that door, drop.
I try to treat them. I like to treat them as if they have the potential to also be champions. Like, even if in that moment, maybe right now you're not there, I still see that, like, if you do things the correct way and you set your mind to it, you can also become the champion. Sometimes, though, I think everything comes from a little bit of, well, maybe I shouldn't speak for everyone, but I think most people, there's always a little bit of selfish intent with what you're doing. And my selfish intent whenever I'm coaching is, these motherfuckers got to get better, because they're going to be the ones that make me better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all better get better. Because I need y'all to get better. This is my team. Like, y'all have to get better. And sometimes I'll be a little too hard on them. I'll get so frustrated because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to tell you to lock in and focus when you're doing these drills, bro, but you're chatting and it's making me mad.
Yeah, I remember this thing Coach Snyder said that's just like that. It's like, are you a teammate that makes people better, or are you just somebody that just gets in there and does your stuff? And like that's
there's a different level.
Team, really.
Yeah, there's a different level.
But sometimes, like, in that setting with Coach Snyder and like with the basketball team, it was a little different, but not really. From a business point of view with Apex, I think, okay, let me not push them too hard where they don't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? But from a human point of view, where it's like, you guys are making the sacrifices and paying to be here, and I ask people too. Like, I don't just assume. Like, I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? What is your goals here? Are you okay with doing this? What's your intention? But with basketball, it was always, we're on a team. Like, we made the team. We got it. Like,
you live together and die together. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can get cut. Like, you're not paying to be on the team. Like,
you're chosen.
You were chosen to be here. Exactly. Whereas there, it's like, you got to kind of lay it easy on the people that are just like kind of there to just get their workout in, and that's fine too.
Y'all's group is a little different. I feel like that the fight team, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little different.
That's why those levels are nice, because the people that don't want to go anywhere, they can just stay in one or two.
Exactly.
And the fight team weeds out the people that actually either want to fight or
that's the best comparison to high school basketball team, as far as like you're growing together as a group, and some people won't make it. Yeah,
we did. We all played basketball in high school.
Oh hell yeah.
Jap played soccer his whole life. Played soccer in college.
Mm-hmm. What position were you?
Like attacking mid, outside mid.
Nice. What college you play at?
Guilford College.
Oh, that's sick, dude. That's one thing I wish. I still regret I quit soccer to this day, dude.
In my opinion, it's the best.
Soccer is awesome.
I love
that's like
yeah.
I'll be tight. I'll be tight that I didn't play. Like, I wanted to too. But now I'm like at a point where it's like, I'm trying to get good at it to make up for the fact that I wasn't good at it whenever I was a kid.
When we be juggling, you're kind of nice at it, man.
The juggling, I can do the juggling.
Yeah, we be hitting the juggles. We be hitting the juggles for sure.
The juggling, bro.
That's Zion put that work in. We've been there since humble beginnings.
What teams y'all root for, soccer wise? Like, I don't know any league. I don't know if you watch the
Chelsea.
What do y'all watch? La Liga.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I like Chelsea.
Yeah. I'm a Chelsea
fan.
Cold-blooded.
You got to. Cole Palmer, cold-blooded.
Dude, I used to like Liverpool, but because the only reason I liked him is Fernando Torres was like my idol as a kid.
He's a Chelsea boy too. Don't worry.
Dude. Yeah, he went to Chelsea. He sucked on Chelsea, but so I started liking Chelsea after him. But I don't follow it a whole lot. Soccer's hard to keep up with, man. There's just so much shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 different.
Right?
It's tough, but But World
Right
Cup,
now would be a good time
I'm
to get
dialed.
into it.
Yeah, World Cup, I'm
Yeah.
dialed, dude.
Mm.
2026, I don't leave the couch.
Mm. Oh yeah.
So I got a fun question for anyone that's watching that is looking to get into fighting. What's some good advice you would have for beginners trying to get into fighting?
For me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Cole. You got any good advice
Yeah,
you give to anyone that's just starting or wants to start? Just like I'll start because I had an answer for it. And that's the reason why.
Yeah,
I think some good advice is to not. I don't know how to word this. I want to say not be scared of getting hit in the face, but I guess a better wording for it is getting hit in the face hurts your pride more than it actually hurts you. You see what I'm saying? Like it hurts your ego a little more. It hurts your ego a little more than it hurts you.
Zion just caught me with a check hook, like fuck, dude, that was clean.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And so anyone that's like new trying to get into it, like I don't know. It's hard to say just eliminate that fear of being hit, but it's like it's not as bad as you think it is, especially when you're training. Until you step into the ring and then you actually get hit.
Oh yeah,
it's a little different.
bro.
A little different. It's way different.
People have no idea like how it is to fight in a ring like that in front of people.
It's bro,
wild.
like training.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine
actually competing. I don't ever really throw. The reason why I don't throw knees as much in training is because honestly, I don't know how to like not completely explode off my knees and hold it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I push off that back foot.
I've heard a lot of people like I'll throw the softest knee and it just lands and it's just like I don't like hurting people, man. I really don't.
Exactly. So, but do you have any advice for beginners? Maybe anything like that or something?
Yeah, a few things. I would say for like people that like are wanting to do martial arts, like just fucking do it. Like there's nothing to be like afraid. I've had people hit me up. Yeah, I'm gonna come to your gym, man. Like even when I did, you know, how nervous weren't you nervous as shit walking to martial arts the first time? I guess like a nervous thing, right? But like just
especially whenever you go to a team like Apex where it's like a huge team. Yeah, it was definitely a little nervous.
So I would say that just like why not go for it, and then if you're actually getting into fighting, depends what you want to do. If you want to just be like a cardio and kick pads, but like go all in. Like if you really want to be a fighter and compete, go all in. Because people go to training Tuesday or they go to on Tuesday, Thursday for an hour each or 2 hours a week, and that's all they do. Like if you want to get good, you got to go home, be stretching, fucking watching fighting, studying guys, thinking about it, like shadow boxing. Like it should always, if you really want to get good, it's got to be like constantly going. Because that's like 50% of it. If you just go to the gym 2 hours a week, you're not going to get better.
100%.
Straight up. So
100%.
I would just say, I mean, it sounds cliche, just go all in.
Yeah.
If you want to
honestly, I feel like once you start too, it's like it's kind of hard not to go all in.
It's fucking addicting. I mean, dude, that's one thing about like every other sport. Like I love golf, soccer, football. I love all these sports, but like fighting is just like it's primal, dude. It's in every single one of us. That's the coolest thing about fighting. Like it's like not fucking. We don't golf's not. It's not. That's nothing. Or soccer, like we're hitting the ball with our foot. Like it's a sick sport, but like I got a fighter in him, and everyone thinks that like every dude low-key can think they could, you know, like I take him, I can fight, you know. It's the coolest part. Like,
no, that's
go in there and find out.
That's what I was giggling about earlier when Zion was talking about like it hurts your ego more than it hurts you, because nothing used to piss me off more than when Zion used to punch me in the nose. And it would sting for a second, but then what would sting longer I would just be fuming that he punched me in the nose, because it's like, no way, this dude 40 pounds less than me has just hit me in the nose and my eyes are watering up, bro. Like what? Like oh my gosh.
The nose actually does like it's very annoying to get hit in the nose.
But I see what you're saying. Like I was more. I guess it depends too. Like when we were fighting with like Jamon and Trav, like I was kind of scared to get hit. But with you, it was more like I know he can hurt me, but I just don't. I don't want that. I don't want him to hit me. I don't want him to have that satisfaction. Oh my gosh!
You know, we also know that you've dealt with another shoulder injury with fighting, and also Noah has dealt with an injury as well. And whenever we were playing, we were kicking the soccer ball around in my backyard. I was like, I couldn't like looking at you, I would have never been able to tell that you had even had an injury. Because you just looked like you were moving so comfortably, you know. especially like looking back and thinking about how much that used to be a mental block for you.
You saw it all, so yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like I was there.
The
when
whole
it happened.
process,
Yeah, exactly. So
what kind of injury did you get?
I did ACL, MCL, meniscus all in one. So it was 8 weeks. 8 weeks, no walking. It was yeah.
It was bad.
It was bad.
That was a tough time.
You tore all three?
All three. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, we were both there when it happened.
How'd you do that?
Senior beach week after high school. A little 10 a.m. church basketball. Probably a little hungover. I don't think we was on anything yet, but no contact, one dribble with my right foot, and it just slipped, and my knee went in, and I heard it, and all the girls over there were like, Noah, stop being a baby,
Oh my God.
I was like,
I was like, man, get up, man, what are you doing? No,
I'm over here like,
it barely looked like you did anything. Like it barely like anything happened for real. Like it just looked like
it just pivoted.
Nah, I knew, but yeah, they were there throughout the whole process, really, because I was living with Zion, and then Jap was around all the time, because I think it was COVID or something. I think it was COVID.
Because we went to the lake when you got your
I was about to say,
diagnosis.
Jap was there when I got the call saying, like, you're cooked. You're cooked. Yeah, so...
How was that? So, like, the mentality, how'd you do with that? I'm sure, I think that's where Zion was going, but...
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of just the seeing and feeling a little bit of progress every day kept me going, and having the vision for where I wanted to be. Like, I want to be able to run around with my kids in 40, 50 years from now. Like, I want to be that old-ass man that people are like, how are you moving so well? And so I wanted to work to a point where I didn't have the injury as a hindrance anymore. So like Zion said, like it's really cool to hear that, and I appreciate it, because that's what I'm working towards, is where people are like, oh, you had a major injury? You know what I mean? I can't even tell. So
I think also it helps that you hang out with us, and we're always like, let's go kick the soccer ball, let's go play some let's go play some basketball. So
we was lifting like crazy back then too. So like that's really too what helped was the fact that we was lifting so heavy.
But
you were really like, he paid attention to a lot of the details too. Like there was even like 3 months ago, you're reaching out to me for like some knee strengthening and like
always.
Like, so it's been a continuous thing for you, which I think is important.
It's gotta be,
yeah, definitely.
And so you also had an injury. Did you? Was it the same shoulder you dislocated?
Yeah, it was the same shoulder. Yeah.
And did you have fights before that? Like, you were already actively fighting before that, or no?
Yeah, I had a fight. What was I fought? I fought, I think, October, and then I fucked my shoulder up December of like 2023. So yeah, I didn't fight for like a year and a half as a shoulder. But yeah, the thing that annoys me is like people think a dislocated shoulder, like, oh, that's nothing. Usually it isn't. Like your shoulder's sore for a month, but mine rolled out backwards, and I damaged the auxiliary nerve, which runs all along the back of your shoulder. So I didn't have feeling in my shoulder for like 3-4 months, and then I like tore the labrum really bad. I mean, like I was telling Zion, a doctor I was seeing recommended, he's like, if you ever want to compete at a super high level in like fighting or grappling, you're probably going to want to get surgery. But I mean, it's up to you. So I'm not going to get surgery, but it don't bug me too much. I mean, it's good. It almost feels stronger than my left, but it's less mobile. The mobility is not great, but like if I took a baseball, but if I took a baseball and threw it as hard as I could, like I couldn't do that. That's the only thing that's up about it is like I can't whip a ball. I couldn't like just.
You got to keep that straight real. You got to keep that straight real tight.
Yeah, I had a fight, and that doesn't hurt me in training. I don't have the same overhand. I used to have like a really good overhand that was strong. I don't really trust it still.
You can just throw it real wild and just let it go.
Yeah.
So how was that? How was the recovery for you with that? Mentally, like going from a fighter, you've had fights, and you've had fights after. So clearly, like you had that goal that Noah was talking about. Like you had a goal of getting back into fighting.
Yep. So I remember. So I was in an indoor soccer league. How I did. I was playing goalkeeper, and that's how I rolled the shoulder out of place. But I remember it was funny because did you ever meet Ebi, Zion?
Yeah.
he was there, but like me and him were like starting to get. He wanted to like, fight amateur, and I was like, I just fought in October, and I was trying to get a lot of fights. And I remember I hurt my shoulder, and I'm like laying on the. I was literally laying in the middle of the floor of the XL place because I couldn't get it back in place. And I'm just like, immediately I was like, fuck, there goes my fight career. Like my brain went to the worst case scenario. And Evie said the same thing. He's like, dude, I could see it in your face. Like I didn't even care about the injury. I was just pissed because I was like trying to get really active. I had won 2 fights in a row. I was ready to like get some fights in. So it was tough, man. Like it definitely like some demons because I couldn't really like I couldn't hang from a pull-up bar for 6 months. Couldn't even hang from a pull-up bar. I could barely like do that like without the pressure. Like I couldn't do a push-up. I literally couldn't do anything working out wise with it. And I'm seeing these doctors tell me you might need surgery and this and that. It's just your brain goes to a bad place, but it also taught me to like it's a good and bad thing because I know a lot of people. I mean, I want to keep fighting, but like before this new audio device, before I hurt my shoulder, I wanted to like get really active with fights. But one thing the shoulder did for me is like I used to like have to have a fight coming up to be not happy. Happy is a dumb word, but like to not be like depressed. I'd have to have like a fight coming
Have
up.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, and if I didn't, I was just like, I didn't feel right. But what it did is it taught me that like I don't need to fight to keep my inner peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I learned. I mean, I still like am goal driven, but I learned that like I don't have to fight just to
You can push
feel a
yourself.
certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a little more content with just being myself. Honestly, gave me because it's. I mean, yeah, it sucked.
Dude, shout out you.
A little shot to the ego.
Oh
Yeah.
for sure, dude. You can't do shit with a bad shoulder. Yeah, but yeah, injuries suck, man. They happen though. But it tests you, man. It really does test you. And then like get the most recent fight I had, like it just makes it that much more special.
Yeah.
You know, what's
to come
a
back
year and a half later.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And to win.
Like, dude, I used to have I would literally have visions of me fighting and my shoulder rolling out of place. Like it was bad, like really bad PTSD from it. It sounds dumb, but it's PTSD from injuries is a real thing.
It is. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is a little pressure question because I want to know as your teammate, what are we doing moving forward, man? You come to this little national tournament with me, or what's up?
Yeah, I do plan on going. I'm going to the national tournament regardless, so I'm gonna fight unless something crazy comes up. I'm gonna fight.
Okay,
I'm gonna do it. Full rule Muay Thai rules.
So we'll
That's
see
why
some
I like
more
you at the gym. Because if you weren't there, I wouldn't do it. I don't want to fight in fucking Delaware. Fuck that. But my guys fight. I'm gonna be down in the corner. I might as well fight.
So we will see some more from cold-blooded.
And then I still want November. I want November for that belt.
And Durham?
Yeah.
For the belt?
Fight for a title next year.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. We need that.
I might get that belt, and I might get that belt, and we'll see what happens. But it's tough, man, because like I want to keep fighting, but it's like you know how brutal it is. It like consumes your life.
You gotta balance it out. You got to balance it out.
Yeah, I have trouble like that last fight. Like every day, like it consumes me almost a little bit. Like I get too selfish about it. Like I'm just like I got it. Like I got to give it everything I got. But which is a good thing. But I don't know what I was about to say, but
can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Yeah,
it's tough balancing being a fighter and living on your own and working, and you got to make that sacrifice.
And social life, like you got all. I mean,
that's what I was gonna say. So like I want to fight myself, but like I know that like my teammates, like some people, Don, I know like because I know. I'm not even trying to sound like toot my own horn. I know how talented I am with fighting. Like I know if I really like went all in, I could take it places. But it's like this double-edged. Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. Like I don't really care to be a pro fighter, but I know it. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't want to let your people down. Like I know Don would love to see me keep fighting. Like because I know how it is watching you fight or my teammates fight. Like it's so sick watching guys you coach. So that's part of it. Is like, and at the end of the day, it's what I want to do. But it's like not letting the people down. Like I know Don would want to see me fight so bad. Like I was just like he trained me from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it. That's a tough part.
Yeah, there's still a lot to learn, man. There's still a lot to learn. And that's one of the difference with fighting is like it's only you at the end of the day. So all the pressure that you have, it all comes from you. Like really and truly. Whereas you are letting us down, but it's not like on a basketball team if our star player just was like, man, I don't feel like showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
really, at the end of the day, it's yourself, and it kind of gives you just like a new challenge to like a new perspective on how to handle pressure that
Yep.
that's you've created. But it can be a good pressure, but it also can be a bad pressure depending on the balance of it.
No, when I fight, dude, I put that on my shoulders. Like, I don't want to make my people look. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make my team look bad. I don't want to make my coach look bad. I don't want to show my family members that I suck. Like, fuck no, dude. Like, but so far it's been good. I put on performances every time so far, thank God. But
there you go.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool, man. Well, you got a song for us? You got a song for
what have I been?
What you been listening to, man?
What's I jamming out today? I'll give you a throwback here.
Ooh.
We're talking like FIFA 2015, 2016 area.
Oh, you about to cook with me and Jack.
We'll go Dreaming by Small Pools. I've been vibing out to that, dude.
There you go.
I listen to so much shit, man. EDM,
different
rap,
types of music,
rock,
yeah.
heavy metal. Oh yeah, all over the board, yeah.
Sweet, dude.
I know what Zion listens to.
Yeah, I'm on.
Reggae.
Yeah, I'm on.
Reggae. Every time.
Oh man. Hey, we appreciate you coming on, bro. He's telling us your story. To me, it's you're one of the cool stories that I feel like I've encountered through Zion at that gym. So it's like watching your last fight was because I knew what you had been through and all that. It was warming to me. And I'll say what Zion said. I couldn't tell you had a hurt shoulder. To me, it just looked like you were holding back on the guy. You needed to finish him. No, but I couldn't tell that it was a shoulder. So props to you.
Well, I pick
my shots too much. Yeah.
I hold you up here, Cole, because you be beating the fuck out of me.
And that's what you be telling us. So
I just take pride in being like I see fights and these motherfuckers fight so fucking sloppy, dude. Like you watch, it's like this is like worse than a bar fight. Like this is no techniques. I've always taken pride in like looking like
you know what you're doing.
It's just looking like damn. I want to be like damn. Like who the fuck's this kid? Always taking pride in doing that.
Yeah, and you do.
I appreciate it. No, it was good. Good seeing you guys. Zion, I'll be catching you tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get back to work.
We'll see you fellas soon.
Hey, yeah, bro. Hit me next time you're in the Pines. I'll get out there with you.
Will do.
A little hole in one on the cradle, man. Yeah, every now and then. Yeah.
Man, I'm, dude, that's one problem too. Is I'm fucking so addicted to golf right now.
That's a tough one. Especially this time of the year, you get a little taste of it. Yeah, because it's nice.
I can tell when you walked in. I knew when you walked in, I seen how white your feet were. I was like, that man been gone.
Got that golfer's tan, bro.
I could tell because it wasn't like, you know how you wear the short socks and it comes up your ankle a little bit. Yeah. Nah, that shit was down to the bottom of the ankle. He was wearing that shorts.
I'm getting brown, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate you hopping on with us, man.
Y'all be good.
Yeah, brother. You too.
Have a good night.
Later.
Get out of here.